Gloria Day. This is Stephanie McCleerey and Glen Fladeboe, and we are so happy to be here with you all during this Temple Talk this week about the renewing of the sanctuary, in sharing some of our excitement about the project and why we've been on board since the beginning.
And I'll just say to everybody, I personally look at this as historic. I believe, I walk into the building, I look at generations and decades of families and leadership that have invested in the community, invested in the building. And I do feel a sense of responsibility, not just for our two girls. We have two girls that are 6 and 8, but I believe, this is our time that we need to position the congregation and the church for growth in the coming years. So I do look at it historically, I guess, for us as a family of the importance of it. And I know Stephanie has some pretty strong opinions on how it'll make the space more accessible as well.
Yeah, so many of you may know that I'm a teacher by trade, and I teach at St. Paul Central High School. And part of training as a teacher is how can you make your curriculum, your space accessible for everyone. So universal design is really something that I've tried to embrace as I rearrange my room or as I teach my lessons. And I think that the new design of the floor plan is what's really gets me excited, because the rearrangement of something as simple as the pews will be more accommodating to many shapes and sizes of people. People with walkers, people with chairs, disability chairs. I mean, it gets more welcoming the more that you can rearrange the space for all different kinds of people. The other thing that gets me excited about the floor plan is the front of the church that could be used for any number of things, from ceremonies and services that are Glory Day specific, but also open it up to people in the community. We could have concerts, we could have speakers, we could have lectures, and just any way that we can bring in the community into the church, I think will lengthen the lifetime of the church. It's common that we know that younger generations are not coming to church as often. So I think any way, shape, and form that we can bring in people, it's got to be a good thing for us.
So lastly, we're excited about this personally, and this is kind of fun for me personally because actually I raise money for a living, and I just decided that if you pledge in the next 15 minutes, the pastors will match all gifts up to $1 million. So I just added that. In all seriousness, no, I think this is our time. It is critical that we do this now, especially coming out of COVID. I think it's more important than ever. And we just appreciate the congregation rallying behind this effort. And we will look back and be glad as a community that we did this.